Welcome back for my second video of my January paper pumpkin alternatives. And for this card, we're using one of the other cards to make two different cards. So it's the same kind of concept, but we're going to take the elements out of one of the cards from the actual the way the kit's supposed to be made, and we're going to make two separate cards with the same concepts just to show you can use the products that are in the kit in a different way. And so I hope that you will enjoy this card number 2, and then hopefully I can bring you card number 3 right after. So here we go. Let's change the camera. Okay, so this is the card we're going to make. But this is the card that was in the kit on how to make that. So I'm using other pieces in the kit to make this card here and not using all of these. And then there'll be another card still using the elements from this to create the other card. So I'll move this off and just show this one. Okay, so to make this card, we need a white card base. Now the other card pieces I'm using for all the other little elements. So this is a piece of cardstock that I had. It's that basic white. You could use thick or you could use the regular one. And so I have it at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, or pardon me, 8 1/2 at 5 1/2, scored at 4 1/4 is what I'm trying to say. Then I'm going to bring in this envelope. And so the way that I am going to do this is I'm going to trim these very, very far edges off the envelope. Okay. So over. Stuck in that track there. Hopefully it'll be fine. Put that away. There's more of it. There we go. And then we're going to do this bottom also. It's not quite over enough. There we go. So there's that piece. So now then, I have two separate pieces. This piece is not quite big enough, so I'll set that off to the side. Now I know this one is, and the size that we need should be at 4 inches by, let's see, 5 1/4. So 4 by 5 1/4. So we want to go in here at 4 inches. Right there. That way. And then we want it down to 5 1/4. Now, this little box here is not going to matter because it's going to be covered. So there's that. So here's that piece. All right. So this piece is going to go on the front here. And then the white piece is 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. So we're going to go ahead and adhere this down. Grab my glue. Remember, this is video 2 of my paper pumpkin alternatives for January 2026. I already have one video going, and then I have this one, and then I have a third one, and then I'll have a bonus one because I've been doing 3 because of the paper pumpkin kit does 3 different ones, and so I am doing 3. There we go. There's fuzzies on there. And then I do have a 4th one as like a little bonus. The glue is raised up, so I'm trying to make it lay down a little bit. There we go. All right, so this piece we're going to add our little pieces to. So I need to pop this one out. And that one. Let's see. This one right here. And this one. And I bet you're wondering where this came from. It is going to be this little piece here. We're going to grab our Poppy Parade. That's the ink spot that came with the kit. So I'll ink this up nice and heavy, really sticky. And then we're gonna, this is a scrap of the bubble bath that was left over from one of the other cards. I'm gonna let that dry and then we'll cut that out. Oh, and then on the inside here, stamp that there. I'm gonna let that sit. I want that to dry before I just go and fold it up. So this one here, I'm gonna bring in that circle with that heart. Ink that up. I want to come down just a little bit. Stamp. Whoops. And that looks pretty good. So we're finished with the ink. So this has very little stamping for this one. Sorry. All right. This one I'm going to take and fussy cut it out. And it doesn't take that long, but it should be good and dry. You move the paper, not the scissors. I mean, my arm moves a little bit, but I'm not doing this with my scissors. I'm holding that arm steady and moving my left arm or hand to move the paper around. I taught preschool for years, and so this is how I had to teach my preschoolers so that they could get a cut and not bring the scissors toward themselves. Fun facts about me. We're in a daycare for, I can't remember, 15 or 17 years. I just can't remember now. And plus a preschool for 7 or 8 of those years also. All right, there we go. All right, so moving on to our card, we're going to lay these on here how we want them to be. And then we're just dry fitting them. Okay, so we're going to bring this up and it's going to be shorter. That's okay because we are going to add that flower at the bottom to hide that bit. Okay, so let's grab the glue. Oh, nope, we're using dimensionals for this. So I got minis and I have, let's see, I think I got a new sheet here. I do, so we'll use those here in a little while maybe. So we're going to flip this one over. We're going to do 3 dimensionals. We're going to add that to our card front, like that. Grab this one. And we're adding 5 to the back of it because it spins a little bit farther, and you want, oh, I already have that one peeled off. We want to be able to, whenever we send it through the mail, that it doesn't get smashed. So about like that. Let's grab this one. We're going to do 3 on it as well. All right. Place that there. Now we only have this one. I could glue this one down flat and then put the flower on, but I decided I was going to pop it up as well. There we go. Had this video ready to go for quite some time, and I hadn't had a chance to film it. All right, so I'm going to take this little piece here. I'm going to peel this backing off. So I'm just took an edge. You can do the minis, but I've got these to use. So I'm going to slide it up underneath that edge right there. That'll stick there. We're going to add glue. I'm going to hang the flower over, but I don't want it to get crushed. I'm going to put glue up on the flower itself. We're going to add that right about there. Whoops. Pick this up, and we'll make certain these all are pressed down. Hold that for a moment. I want the glue to stick, not just to the dimensional. All right, so now this is, whoops, that is also raised up. So I'm going to flip this over and see all these pieces. It'll be perfect for this. Along those edges. And that way you get to use them all. I like to use them when I'm going to put a layer down like that. Let's hold that down. I'm peeling off my backs. Good golly, I'm having a difficult time here. There we go. When you stretch them and tear the paper, sometimes it's hard to tell where the paper is and where the dimensional is, because sometimes the dimensional gets stretched. That's the last one with the backing. And then there's that. All right, so let's bring this in. That should be dry by now. We're going to do our very best to line this up straight as we can. And there we go. That is card number 2 of my January 2026 paper pumpkin. So alternative 2, and it comes from this pattern. And then I have another one that kind of has some of the elements here in the next card. So there we go. That is card number 2. So hang around for the next video. Until next time, happy stamping!